99% of all men hear better in one ear, and it's usually their right ear. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So they actually retain the information if you sit next to them and talk into that ear versus looking across from them. I don't know if they get distracted by our tits or what, but, every time that I've been like, look at me, it doesn't matter. So a couple days later, my husband's driving us to San Diego, like a nice little trip and a weekend trip. And I look over and he's driving. And I'm like, oh, there's that right ear. Sunlight streaming in. He's got a thing of water. He just enjoyed a granola bar. I'm like, this could be like a great time to have like a really meaningful conversation with him. So I said, honey, I was thinking, if I died and all my friends were single, which one of them would you want to marry? And some people kind of groan, and it's like, look, I know which friend of his I'd want to sleep with. We've all thought about it. It's a 3-hour drive. Can we have a juicy conversation or not? I mean, come on. We don't have trust issues. Who gives a shit? Come on. So he says to me, he goes, Heather, if you died, I am never, ever getting married again. I'm just so fucking tired. I'm like, well, now how the hell is that a compliment? That is not a compliment, okay? And then I got kind of pissed. I'm like, oh, really? You're tired? I am the one who should be freaking tired, okay? Because my husband snores, and he doesn't just snore, he's actually been diagnosed with sleep apnea. And I know this for a fact because I don't mean to brag, but we do have health insurance. He spent the night at the university, and they came back. They're like, he has sleep apnea, which means he actually stops breathing in between the snores, which is pretty serious. So he comes home, and he gets this apparatus that looks like he's out of the movie of Alien or something. And I'm like, okay, well, good, put it on. Let's, And he's like, oh, fuck that shit. I'll just have another bottle of red wine and a cigar. He does this thing where it's he goes around the asshole, separates the balls, and does a dog leg jiggle. This started 2 years ago. I'm like, what, did your asshole just get itchier in the marriage? Because I don't remember you doing this. He's like, I'm like, have you had a cold for a decade? Get a neti pot. What the fuck? I can't handle the clearing of the throat.